inside the building and in the community to celebrate their interests and their goals. And I just want to thank everybody. I know it's a very busy week, and I know it's a very busy time of year, but we appreciate everybody coming out because this is something that really deserves to be celebrated. At this time, I would like to please welcome to the podium our assistant principal, Dr. Karen Allen.
Good evening. Welcome again to our student activities overnight. As Ms. Cameron said, we are here tonight to celebrate and recognize our students for their leadership and their outstanding work in the pursuit of their interests across so many of student organizations and clubs. Our students are doing amazing things. I'm daily impressed by the things that our students do, their passions, their performances, and so many of the things that they do. And so the administration is extremely proud of them, as well as all of the advisors that support the work that they do and make it possible for them to do that. Our student activities range across community service, students finding their voices through activism and advocacy, students competing, performing, and networking with students not only here within the school, but across schools in our district, the state, and even in national level competitions. So again, I want to welcome you to tonight's recognition. Enjoy it and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And at this time, I'd like for Dr. Ishibashi, our assistant superintendent, to come and say a few words, and also to introduce any of our board members that might be present.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Mr. Big, our superintendent, who unfortunately could not be here tonight, I'd like to thank you for attending this event, and I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Messina, our president, who is here in the back. I would first like to say congratulations to all of the students who are being honored and recognized tonight for your hard work and your perseverance and your leadership. I'd also like to say thank you very much to all of the teachers here who are supervising and overseeing the clubs and activities that our students are participating in. If it wasn't for you stepping up to work with our students, we wouldn't be here tonight. This time of year, there are a lot of award ceremonies throughout the district. There's almost an award night every night from this week through next week in one of the buildings in the district. What I really like about this award night is that we are acknowledging all of our students in Ewing High School. We're not just talking about our seniors who are graduating and going off to wonderful things, but we're talking about our juniors, our sophomores, right down to our freshmen who are completing their first year in high school. And I really appreciate the fact that the high school wants to acknowledge not just our seniors for the wonderful things that they've done, but for our freshmen, sophomore, and juniors. So for our seniors, I wish you much success with the next endeavor in your life as you graduate from Ewing High School. To our freshmen, how many freshmen do we have here who are being acknowledged tonight? Don't be shy. I see a couple. Thank you for what you've done. How many sophomores and juniors do we have? Right, so you are the leaders of tomorrow. Truly, you are going to be the students in this building who are going to leave next year in the high school. So I thank you for what you have done this year and for what I'm sure you will continue to do next year. Parents, I know you are all here proud of your children, so I'm going to move aside so that we can focus on why you're here, which is an opportunity to honor your children. So thank you and enjoy the evening.
We'd like to begin the awards with a presentation for the Art Club and Ms. Lauren Weber.
Hello, good evening, everyone. The award for the Ewing High School Art Club will go to Leanne Fleckner tonight. Leanne has been an outstanding and dedicated member of the Ewing High School Art Club all year. She shows up on time to meetings and is prepared with artwork to do. She has participated in all fundraising activities that we've had this year to raise money to go on our trip. We raised money by face painting at local events, and we were able to go to the Princeton University Art Museum recently. Leanne was a dedicated member showing up to these events and obviously painting really nice nice spaces to where parents were happy enough to give us a little money for it, so that's great. Leanne also has participated in creating a mural design all year. This mural design is a school spirit theme. Leanne worked very hard on this and included many revisions on this design throughout the year. This mural theme is the Renaissance Ewing High School student. Our students here are involved not only in academics, but sports and clubs as well. The mural shows this, and we hope to begin painting it in the school at the beginning of next school year. Congratulations, Leanne. You earned this, and Art Club is very lucky to have you.
Hello, everybody. I know you guys were all probably expecting to see Mr. Minter up here, and he really very much wanted to be here tonight, but unfortunately he did have a family emergency that he had to attend, so he sends his best wishes and congratulations to everybody. And so we will be presenting the Kendall Award on his behalf. So he wanted to say lots of amazing things about the award recipient, and got to. He called me earlier and he could not stop singing her praises on the phone. He wanted to express that she was his rock in handbells and that she was one of the most dedicated members, and he was extremely sad to see her go. He wanted to make it known that she taught him more about handbells than he was able to teach himself, and that handbells is going to be at a huge loss next year without her, especially going to miss her drive and dedication. So handbells would not have been made possible without M.2, and she will be sorely missed.
Mrs. Bailey Williams is the advisor for the Black Student Alliance, and she couldn't be here this evening, so I'm happy to present the awards on her behalf. Mrs. Bailey Williams chose two of her students, one a sophomore and one a senior, to receive the award. So I would like to start by honoring our senior, Brianna Roberts, if she could join me up here, please. She's a junior, we got one more year. I didn't type it, I'm only reading it. She wrote it, son of a gun. Brianna Roberts is a junior, it says it right there. And it was at her urging over a year and a half ago that the BSA was begun. As president, she plans the agenda, she presides over the meetings, and does a lot of the legwork to make sure that things go according to her plan and her vision. Brianna is active in the NAACP's AXO program, the International Thespian Society, student thespian officer, and she's quite active in her church. The difference that the BSA has made at Ewing High School is impressive, creating a forum in which her students of diverse backgrounds, races, and cultures can get together to share their experience and plan opportunities to improve their own society as well as the society at large. On behalf of Mrs. Bailey Williams, congratulations. I would also like to please call out Uzziah Daniels. Sophomore Uzziah Daniel has played a pivotal role in the BSA. His energy, passion, and desire to celebrate his culture is evident in everything that he does. When the BSA combined with the Women's Studies, African American Literature and History classes to tour the site of African American interest in Philadelphia, Uzziah was front and center, soaking in the information presented at the African American Historical and Cultural Museum and at Mother Bethel AME Church. Outside of school, he's quite involved with local organizations, including programming with Young Scholars Institute. After majoring in biology and chemistry as an undergrad, he plans on being an obstetrician, and we know he will be successful. On behalf of Mrs. Bailey Williams, congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Hammer, and it is my pleasure to present on behalf of all of the class advisors the awards for class office. For the last few years, we've been moving to bring class office under the Student Council umbrella, and we have one of our recipients here tonight, so it's my pleasure to call up on behalf of the class of 21, Destiny Dolson. Your class advisors, Mrs. Mitchell and Mrs. Oak, could not be here tonight, but I wanted to read something on their behalf. Destiny has been very involved with the class of 2021 this year. She was an integral part of the Breakfast with Santa, Odyssey of the Mind concessions, and the car wash. She is always stopping by to see the advisors with her ideas for fundraisers and whatnot. It was great working with her this year, and we look forward to planning to continue next year, and then our prom with Destiny helping along the way, and we look forward to having you in student council as well. One more time, Destiny Dolson. Our recipients for the class of 2020 and class of 2022 cannot be here tonight, but we'll read their names and give them a quick round of applause. For the class of 2020, Edgar Oyola. And for the class of 2022, Shakira Patterson.
Good evening, everybody. My name is John Kowinski. I'm the Culinary Arts Club Advisor. The award tonight goes to Angel Lima. Angel. Angel's a junior here at Ewing High School. And a little bit about Angel. First thing, I believe that how someone cooks tells you a lot about their character. And this guy can really cook. This guy, he's got his jacket on. All right, Angel possesses all the qualities of some of the best chefs. He has creativity, passion, attention to detail, excellent teamwork. So he possesses all the perfect qualities of the chefs. The crazy thing is most chefs, they love chaos. They operate very well in chaos situations. They have their staff produce fantastic food, great things happen back in the kitchen, and it's not usually the most smoothest running machine. Angel has this ability to it. During our culinary meetings, when Angel shows up, maybe a couple seconds later than the beginning of the meeting, so everything's kind of kicked into place. He walks in, everything's already going, and he finds his way to each station to help to get people, to get everything wrapped up, get everything finished before the late buses arrive. So he operates extremely well in this situation. So he fits right in. It's perfect. Actually, oftentimes members are asking if Angel is coming to the meetings because they're wondering, are they going to get finished before the bus shows up? So that's always nice. Yeah, that's also leaves a lasting impression on people. A couple years ago, we were in a chili competition, and my three daughters were there. And they still to today talk about Angel, and they ask questions. And when I told them he was winning this award, they were so proud. So you do get the lasting impression. But it's been a real true pleasure knowing Angel, and I hope he comes back next year as our culinary club president, possibly. It's going to be fantastic. Yes, it's been the best of all.
I'm back as myself this time, presenting the Drama Club Award. Wrote nice little index cards because I could talk forever and ever and ever about these students. And the first one I get to talk about tonight is Thomas. So I didn't even know where to begin when starting to write this. But the first thing that I think of when I think of you is your dedication to Drama Club and how extraordinary it is. You're always willing to jump in, lead meetings, talk to new members, and volunteer at every single one of our events. I know when Remind lists of members send out asking for help, I know if your name saying you'll be there. It has been amazing watching you grow and come into your own through Drama Club. I'm really sad you're not wearing your heels tonight, but it's been amazing watching you grow and become this amazing human being. And I cannot wait to see what next year is going to bring with you up on stage helping us out as one of our amazing Drama Club members. And I'm going to stop now before I get really upset.
So my name is Gloria Rubinack. I am the advisor for the Ewing Environmental Club. And I would like to present my president, Jasmine Smith, who Okay, Jasmine's dedication is above and beyond, especially if you would find at the end of the year from a senior. They kind of drift off. Not Jasmine, she's been amazing the whole entire time I've been an advisor for 2 years. She has participated in moving over 5 tons of soil and dirt and, soil and compost and stones from outside into our courtyard to make gardens. She has been extremely dedicated to not only the weekday activities, but weekend activities with outside community events at the Community Fest from open till close, the Mercer County Green Fair from open till close. She worked with the Ewing Green team and helped with the children at the Halloween festivities. Doing different arts and crafts. She was a part of helping with tree ring counting with the Delaware River Commission. She just is a great leader. She's a strong person, makes sure everyone's participating. She makes sure everyone's planting seeds, everyone's wrapping reusable straws, everyone's doing their part. Otherwise they get talk to. Gotta hold your weight when Jasmine's talking. Okay. I'll be very upset to lose her next year as she's going away to college. I know that she's set a good example for all the younger students in the club. She's an inspiration not only for myself, but for everyone that she's in touch with. And that's the luck.
Good evening. I am Mr. Gibbs. I am in charge of the film club. The student I'm presenting the film club award to came to me in the fall as a freshman, and she was very excited about, she had gone to a film club over the summer in Princeton, and she was very excited about bringing that to Ewing and starting a film club here at Ewing High School. And I had the privilege and honor of her to ask me, and we have over the last couple months got a good following of freshmen, and we look forward to many more years of growing film club. And we have focused primarily on analyzing films and certain elements of film, but next year we're looking forward to making our own films as well. So without further ado, please join me in congratulating Cassandra Knott.
Student who has been part of the club for a few years now, Kelly. As one of our presidents this year, Kelly took charge and demonstrated great leadership skills. She comes to Glee Club each week with such an excitement to be there and such a commitment to making the club better. Kelly always came prepared with new ideas for the club and set a great example for other Glee Club members. She brings such a positive energy to each and every practice. Her passion for singing is truly contagious and encourages other students to open up and express themselves through music. I'm so proud and thankful to have her as part of Glee Club.
Good evening. My name is Christina Monco Caldwell. I co-advise International Thespian Society and Drama Club with Jessica Boneberger. And tonight, I'd like to honor Caitlin Rodriguez. Come on up, my dear. transitioned as the pivotal leader of International Thespian Society for our troop 4883. What Caitlin embodies is exactly this mindset. She is an honorable actor who dives deep into her craft. I've already dubbed Caitlin the queen of character study. In each session and season of our program, Caitlin has aided our troupe to know their why, their motivation as performers, to enunciate with diction, and to be open to direction from myself, her co-director, Ms. B, and her directors at Mercer County Community College. I can recall the moment I first met Caitlin in my drama through literature class. She was eager, sincere, humble, incredibly attentive to detail, and moved with conviction and intuition. Instantaneously, I knew Caitlin's insight was meant for the stage. Caitlin can own direction and clarify a character's thoughts and motives. She can always be the first to help, to assist, to absorb feedback, and to be a leader in our community. From running open house, to leading improvisational games, to competing at festivals with an earnest attitude, to teaching her fellow troupe members about their craft as an actor, to taking attendance on field trips, to fundraising for nationals, and to promoting cast bonding during Big Little Week, and leading us in our character studies throughout the year. She's also helped a lot with our bulletin boards. Caitlin has emerged as our humble, light-hearted, and diligent leader of ITS. Thank you, Caitlin, for your support and advocacy for our ever-growing drama program. She's a senior, so well said.
Good evening. My name is Blair Olson. I'm the director of marching band and also filling in tonight for Steve Kaplan for the jazz band. And this person that I'm about to bring forth to you has been the leader of the jazz band, the student leader of the jazz band. It's really come forth through music excellence and making emails, sending emails, and doing a lot of recruiting for this group. And to be honest with you, when I heard this group at the concert, it was really, really awesome. So please help me in congratulating and making one tag.
The advisor for the Key Club, Mr. Burley, couldn't be with us this evening, so on his behalf, I'd like to present their award, please, and I'd like you to join me on the stage to Maya Bittner. This way, one time. Yeah, like 30 seconds, you'll be okay. This is what Mr. Burley had to say. Maya Bittner has been a valuable contributor to the Key Club during these past 2 years. Participating in a wide range of volunteer activities, she has also this year emerged as the leader of the program at large. Maya serves as an officer and played an instrumental role within the organization and organizing volunteer opportunities throughout the school year. From helping at Back to School Night to Parkway's Field Day, Maya demonstrated a strong commitment to helping others. She truly understands the importance of helping in our community and clearly has a deep sense of empathy for people in need. We look forward to Maya continuing to have a positive impact on Key Club and on our Ewing community at large. On behalf of Mr. Burley, congratulations, Maya.
I'm back, and I still love myself this time. Okay. For the marching band, there are two gentlemen in this room that have stood by the program. They've stood by me for 4 years. And to these kids, I really appreciate what they've done and the support that they've given the program, and they're going to be successful in all their future endeavors. And I'd like you to congratulate the two young men, Andrew Ashton and Michael Montag, and my drum major.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Gibbs. I'm the color guard director. And tonight I want to congratulate Destiny Lee. And she come up and join me. So this isn't the first time she's receiving this award, but I mean, she's amazing. 8 years ago when Mr. Olson came to me and asked me to direct the color guard, I was like, okay, but I don't really know anything more than I learned when I was a student here. So it was a slow process. We had about 3 girls when I first started. And over the past few years, thanks to Destiny's amazing talent and natural ability, we've grown to 10 girls total this past year and look forward to continuing to grow. But I couldn't do it without her leadership. She's a natural. Her excitement and energy with the girls is amazing. She's really good at eliminating the drama, which can often exist with teenage girls. So I really just want to thank her, and I'm so glad that I have her for a few more years. So congratulations, Destiny.
Hello again. I will now be playing the part of Alex Minter. Can I have Chloe Williams and Chloe Peterson please come up to the podium? Or hello, as Mr. Minter would say. Hi ladies, come on down. So Chloe Williams and Chloe Peterson are receiving awards for their love, dedication, and passion to master singers. Both of these women, or the Chloes, as Minter would refer to, have totally helped master singers continue to thrive and sound absolutely excellent. I know for a fact he will miss both of them terribly. They've both helped change the program. Both ladies are super responsible and reliable. They're beautiful, dedicated, likable, have unreal voices. And what's so great about both Chloe Peterson and Chloe Williams, they complement each other so well, but their voices are exactly opposite. Chloe Williams has this gutsy jazz vibrato, and then Chloe Peterson literally sounds like an angel when she sings. I am so honored to give this award to both ladies on behalf of Mr. Minter, and I know he truly wishes he could be here with both of you tonight to celebrate. Thank you so much.
Good evening, my name is Mrs. Wilk, and it was a pleasure to see so many students come out from multiple math league competitions this school year. Many of them were in my sophomore honors geometry class, and I had a lot of fun getting to know more about their future plans. This year's Math League Awards go to Amelia Bafuto and Sterling Gervais. Amelia and Sterling have shown dedication, perseverance in the Delaware Valley and Colonial Valley students were juggling various extracurricular activities. One such situation came about on March 5th when Sterling joined us on a bus to travel to Steinert High School. After the meet, he told me that he was leaving that hour to go to Chicago for the robotics competition. And his bags were already packed in his car. I asked if his mother got to at least say bye to him. She called. That type of dedication makes my heart happy. And I wish all the members of this year's junior high school math day competitions would lots of future endeavors.
We're almost done, we promise. Alright, so this year's musical was an amazing and wonderful time, and we had so many dedicated students that it was hard to pick just one. So the first song that I would like to bring up is one Cameron Carter. Cameron. I'm already a little emotional, sorry. You are incredibly talented, and I am extremely sad to see you leave. You are so passionate and dedicated, and those are two traits that are going to open many doors for you in your life. I can't wait to see how far you're going to go, and just know that the stage is going to be a little bit dimmer without you there. When you first joined the musical, I was floored by your talent, and you left me wondering, where did this amazing gentleman come from? Getting to watch you grow has been a true pleasure, and the musical will not be the same without you.
Cameron stepped into my English class sophomore year, a new student in my Block 1, and noticed a bulletin board flyer that read Drama Club. He instantaneously inquired in his most professional Cameron voice who he should speak to if he was interested in our drama program. 3 years later, I know Cameron and I were fated to meet and work together. His demeanor on and off stage is consistently professional, likable, and intense to observe. He is an active, contributing community member who models what the musical teaches our students: inclusivity, hard work, dedication, and heart. As a performer, Cameron takes risks, holds nothing back, and has tackled much more of the complex characters the past 3 years, as an apostle understudy in Godspell, as Frollo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, to Professor Callahan in Legally Blonde. He has proven to be a humble risk taker and cultivated performer, all the while portraying characters who are bold and make controversial decisions. Cameron has been tolerant, loving, and endearing to our musical community. Cameron, I have so much gratitude for your presence, nature, love, and intensity. Thank you so much. Leah Nicholas, come on down. Leah's energy, enthusiasm, and pure devotion for the musical all 4 years of her high school career have been an invigorating process to witness. Her dedication to our program, from a student who actually never considered auditioning for a show before playing Gabriela Montez's understudy her freshman year, to an apostle in Godspell, a gypsy in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and as Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, has been a journey of both ups and downs in her process as a performer. What Leah can teach the student body at VHS is, in your life, your art, your path, you will not always get the part you want or what you thought you deserved. Some would quit or make excuses when this occurs. For Leah, this pivotal moment gave her the ownership, the driving force, and the fire for her to keep performing, to continue to audition, and to fight for the role you want. Nothing in life is given to you, especially in the performing arts. Leah has the perseverance, patience, politeness, and pleasant attitude that you can still control your destiny if you work hard for it. I've had the pleasure of working with Leah and teaching her since she was in 8th grade. It has been my honor and one of my most rewarding moments as an educator to watch her grow up into the young woman she is today. Thank you, Leah.
And last but certainly not least for the musical, I'd like to bring up Alex Medwick. So where do I even start? For the past 4 years, you've been a rock in stage crew. You are incredibly reliable and responsible, and stage crew is not going to do the same without you. I really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you for sticking with stage crew through thick and thin, for placing your trust way back when freshman year with this unknown first-year teacher. You helped to make technical theater programs truly special, and I'm going to miss all of the laughs, the jokes, and the random funny good times that we've had on that stage. It's not at all ever going to be the same without you there, and I truly don't know what I am going to do without you. But from the bottom of my heart, continue to be the awesome human being that you are, and I know that you are going to go extremely far in your life.
Hi, I'm Sandra Keller, the NHS advisor, and I'd like to call up Devin Cuny, our president. Devin is a 2-year member of NHS, and she is our president. She has helped this year with our clothing drive, our food drive, helping us to raise money for children in Haiti for their schools. She did an amazing job at the NHS ceremony, which you can watch on TV. But I'm just really, really proud of her. She is the epitome of what an NH student should be. She is involved in sports. She is on the wrestling team. She plays softball. She's involved in student government. She is in the top of her class. Just everything we'd love to see in an NHS student. She was a peer leader, Key Club, president of the Sports Medicine Club. She does community service. And I could just go on and on. You should see her application from NHS, double-sided, long. I'm so very proud of her in all that she has done here at Ewing, and I'm sure she'll make her mark on the world.
This fall, we launched our online format, and this advancement allows our students to authentically engage in journalism independently, collectively, and in real time. So 2 students utilized the format in compelling and commendable ways, sophomore Nina Bashar and junior Natalia Zavala. Nina actually partook in our sophomore freshman year when we were deciding which online format to use, and she was instrumental in picking out which format. Right? Nina is a writing enthusiast who not only reports on events, but she analyzes the deeper impacts of the events. She's a devoted bibliophile, and she's responsible for our excellent book reviews. Okay? Natalia is an excellent school reporter. She knows what topics will appeal to our students, and her writing is focused, structured, and informative. I'm a lucky advisor to work with such talented young reporters. I'm thrilled I get to work with both of them again next year. I'm so excited for the next season to see what's going to happen. And I'm so happy to honor them tonight.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm one of the project advisors, along with David Ewing and Laura Ellis Garcia, and it's my honor to announce that Zach Way is the winner of the Unified Award. So Zach has been involved in multiple unified sports and other unified events throughout the year. Zach is a member of the NJSIAA Unified Basketball State Championship. He's also won numerous track awards, most recently placing second in the NJSIAA Group 2-3 Unified 200-meter race. So Zach is both a talented athlete and caring teammate. He's the first to cheer on his teammates, but he's also the first to help an opponent that has fallen on him. Zach is a fierce competitor and also wants his teammates and other club members to be involved, which is what Project Unified is all about. Congratulations, Zach.
Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Sis, and this is my co-advisor, Cindy Hutchinson, and we are the advisors for the Ewing High School Robotics team. Tonight, I have a really, really wonderful opportunity to introduce some of you that have never been introduced to a most impressive individual. I met him about 4 years ago when he joined the robotics team. And 4 years ago was my first year as a teacher at Ewing High School, and so I joined the robotics team at the same time. At that time, I'm not sure that either of us knew what we were getting ourselves into. The robotics team is an intense machine, very much so. I like to think that at first he didn't really know what was going to happen or where he was going to fit in. But it really did not take long. There's a lot of students and adults and metal and wires and things laying around, and it could be a difficult place to navigate when you first walk in there. But it didn't take long for him to kind of find his place, and it wasn't long before he started to put on one of what would end up being many hats that he wore over the time on the team as a proud member of the mighty Monkey Wrenches. Those hats included, someone who developed our website. He was a lead programmer. He's a technical manager and a mentor. And I think one of the most important things in that list is the last one, the mentor. We've asked a lot of some of our senior people on the team, and the varying degrees of shrugged shoulders and heads down low like, oh, he was never that individual. He was always willing to grab somebody younger than him and take him under his wing and really show him kind of what needed to be done and what needed to be accomplished and how to do it. And I saw many times over the course of this year in particular, he really kind of took it upon himself to grab someone on the team or anyone who really needed a little guidance and help and motivation and kind of show them what was happening and the way things should really go. Over the course of the years that he's been with the team, I was able to watch him not only grow in tremendous height, but in a lot of ways in intelligence and mindfulness and maturity and generosity. He wears his heart on his sleeve, for sure. And he might be a little soft-spoken on occasion, but when you know him and you see him walk in the room, he can light the place up in moments. Everybody's happy to see him in all occasions that I've ever been present with him. And it's really, really with great pleasure and unbelievable sadness that I get to watch him go and become this amazing individual that is just going to deliver so many amazing things, including sterilism to the world. And with great pleasure, it's Sterling DeRacy.
I'm Lauren Wood, the Rotary Advisor, and this year's award goes to Georgette Brass. You can come on down. So Georgette has been an active Rotary Club member since freshman year. She currently serves as Rotary Club President, and I've watched you grow from this quiet, shy freshman to this outgoing senior. She's participated in numerous service activities during the school day and outside of school where she's given time up on evenings and weekends. You're a reliable and dedicated member who shows empathy to others. I hope you continue to do well into your work in college and follow the Rotary motto, service above self. I wish you all the best as you embark on your college journey at Seton Hall.
Hello again. We're going to jump back in the program because we had a late arrival. So I'd like to call up the recipient of the Class Office Award for the class of 2022, Shakira Patterson. Hi, Shakira. Your class advisor, Ms. Talia Mills, has the following to say. Shakira has been heavily involved in the class of 2022 in her first year of high school. When she couldn't attend a meeting, which wasn't very often, she would always pay her advisors a visit to catch up on what she missed. Shakira attended numerous basketball games in the winter to work the concession stand and always shares her great fundraising ideas. We value her opinion and trust that she will continue to aid in making her class have a fantastic next 3 years. Thank you, Shakira. Next up, we have the Student Council Award. For the Student Council, we always try to give it to the Innovator of the Year, and this year's recipient is Natalia Dowla. So Natalia is our current president, but the reason she's up here is very, very simple. She created something that didn't exist before. When she applied to be an officer last spring, she wrote on her application that she wanted to create a mentorship program that would bring high school students in contact with elementary school students. And it sounded like a fantastic idea, and my thought was that we'd come back in September and we'd start talking about it and then we'd get to work. And then over the summer, I got an email saying that she already emailed the principal of Parkway Elementary School and things were already in the works. And I'm like, that is fantastic. And so we came back in September, we were able to work out the details, and ever since January, we've been going, taking 15, 20 Ewing High School students twice a month to go play with kids at Parkway during EDP for an hour, and it is the best hour I spend every 2 weeks. It is fantastic, and I'm so excited to see what else we can cook up in the next year. So thank you, Natalia. And real quick, if I may, Mrs. Hammer, before I exit the stage, I just want to give a quick shout out to Stephen Rodriguez, who's in the back, our President Emeritus. When you think of school spirit at Ewing High School, you think of Stephen Rodriguez. And while we don't have anything for you tonight, Stephen, I've got some blue and white graduation cords for you in a couple days, all right? Thank you.
Talk about that last comment later. Our last award of the evening is for year yearbook. I was the yearbook advisor this year, and unfortunately, Mike Kerr, who was our recipient, couldn't be with us this evening. But please join me in congratulating him on the great work he did this year on the yearbook. As we conclude this evening, what I would ask is that as we finish, I would like all of the award recipients to please join us over here so that we can get a photograph with everybody and their certificates, and everybody, all the parents can get a shot. Before we do that, what I would just like to do is take a second and first thank Dr. Allen, Dr. Shibashi, and Mr. Messina for joining us this evening. As was mentioned, it's a very busy week and a very busy time during the year, so we appreciate your being here and your continued support for our programs. I would like to thank all of the advisors. Each year we add more and more programs to our extracurricular activities and clubs, and the time, the investment, the energy, the effort, and the support that you put in make our clubs as successful as they possibly can be. And I cannot say enough for the great work that you do, so thank you very much for what you've done for us. And I would just like to finish off the evening by thanking our parents. I recognize the time and the effort and the amount of driving and financial support. I see you, Mrs. Ashton, I'm talking to you. And we have so many students who are involved in so many of our activities in so many different ways, from our clubs and our activities to our athletics and all of our academic programs that exist beyond the classroom. And it can be a lot to manage, whether it's the transportation or trying to balance getting to this event and to that event, the financial, one more fundraiser, one more cheesecake. I appreciate it all. So on behalf of the advisors, on behalf of the administration, thank you to all the parents. Thank you for all that you've done for us this year, and thank you for what you continue to do for the Ewing High School programs. At this time, I would like our award recipients to join us over here. Everybody else, please have a cookie. And thank you very much for coming tonight.